Welcome back to the Legends Podcast.
That was a great fucking episode.
You fucking introduced yourself last time.
Real quick. Before we even do the intro, you need to work on your stuttering, bro. You never get sentences out. You just sit there like, da. Unless you have a problem, I'm so sorry. We'll work on it. JK
Today, Junior.
Alright. Jinx, bro. We're good at that. My name is Senvi, also known as Envy or Creamy. Just Envy. One person called me Creamy. I'm your host, Envy. And this is your host,
Zane.
Zansation, also known as.
Hola. So today we are gonna be going through r/confessions.
Which is Reddit for anyone who doesn't know.
Which is Reddit confessions.
Because I didn't know either.
So
I'm not a YouTuber.
I did do this for a YouTube video, but it didn't the recording didn't go so well, so.
Also, real quick, if you noticed, our setup is different already. We already upgraded. We bought a new condo with all of our funds from the last podcast did so well. We just bought a new crib up in Biscayne or whatever it is that Drake says, and we're living lavishly, bro. JK.
Just happens to have an identical kitchen as the last video.
We just wanted it to feel like home, really. Honestly.
Yeah. So we got r/confessions, and then this first one that Envy so conveniently pointed out was, I thought I got my mom pregnant when I was a kid. You want to read this one, or you want me to read this one?
I took a math class once. I'll read it. So,
you gotta get in character.
I was literally about to ask, do we do accents or
absolutely, bro.
How do I do an accent of a 12 or 13?
Here, let me read the first one.
Alright, Mike. This got a code when I was a child around the age of 12 or 13. I started ejaculating during my sleep. I have no memory of ever masturbating as a child. Wasn't even sure I knew what masturbation was.
So
I'm not
boring.
gonna do that.
So boring. You're narrating,
Are you
bro.
kidding me? That was amazing.
Listen,
I literally could document the Discovery Channel.
This occurred when I was a child, around the age of 12 or 13.
You make it sound not straight.
It's dude. I'm not. How the fuck?
Not those. I'm just.
So okay, talk like I'm telling my therapist.
Like you're 12 or 13.
But he's not. This happened when he was 12 or 13.
So are we reading it in character or out of character?
You're reading it like it's a story. You know what I mean? You don't watch movies, so you wouldn't know what decent narration sounds like. You know.
I've seen Naruto 5 times now, so I know what great narration is.
What is it? Shundu Tensei or Tensai? What is it?
Shinra Tensei.
That was actually so good, dude.
Thanks. I've been working on it nonstop. Okay.
This occurred when I was a child.
I am not listening to that, and I'm sure they are not listening to that for 10 minutes straight. This is how long is this?
Go ahead.
Okay.
It's pretty long. It's got a lot of upvotes though. So okay.
All right.
I'll scroll. Sorry.
I'm trying to fucking.
It's not that long. Okay. Go ahead. I thought I got my mom pregnant when I was a kid.
Wait, where are we?
I'm reading the title, and then you start.
This had occurred when I was a child, around the age of 12 or 13. At the age when I would start ejaculating during my sleep.
Did you ever do that? Did you ever randomly ejaculate when you slept? I've never.
It was always intentional. Yeah.
I've never had that happen.
And I've only had 1 or 2 wet dreams.
That's where people are like, "Oh, you get a wet dream." I've never been wet, bro. I've never dreamt wetly. Yeah. I don't wake up wet, bro. What the fuck?
It's not
maybe if I forgot to turn the AC on and it's 90 degrees in my fucking house. We didn't have air conditioning when I was a kid, so.
Did you ever pee in your sleep as a kid?
Maybe once or twice.
Yeah, that's a wet dream.
But I dreamt that I was peeing.
Oh.
I dreamt I had to go to the bathroom really bad.
On someone?
I had this one dream, bro, where I had to shit so fucking bad that in my dream, I'm telling everybody, yo, I need to shit. I really need to shit. And so in the dream, I'm fucking pulling out my pants. I'm sitting on the toilet, and I wake up, and I'm playing fucking peekaboo, bro. I'm playing peekaboo. I wake up and have to go fucking.
Mean what I think it is?
Groundhog Day, my guy,
That's disgusting.
Whack-a-mole, my dude.
Alright, I get it. That's gross.
Peter Piper picked a peck of poppin' poopers.
Also, real quick story. Speaking of toilets, one time, I don't know how. As a kid, I was really dumb. I will admit that. I've grown a lot since then. Not really.
Have you?
No, not in the slightest. But we're playing hide and seek, and I don't know why. I went to, like, all the lights were off, so I went to go sit in the toilet on it as a hiding spot, and the lid was up. And I fell right in, and I was wearing my favorite shirt that had a dog with a soccer ball, and I cried. So anyways.
At what point in time were you like, this is a good idea?
I don't know.
They will never find me.
I just remember it happened, and I was devastated.
I found you. Joke's on you. You're now a sex offender. That's the ultimate strat, bro. Imagine playing hide and seek, but like you tell him, hey, when I hide, just know if you find me, my dick's out. My dick's out.
For Harambe. You remember when that was a thing?
Yeah.
But now we got pregnant kids as moms. So, I was extremely sheltered. I didn't even have an internet access as a kid. So, it wasn't like I could just look up pornography or anything like that. When I started ejaculating in my sleep, I honestly didn't recognize what was going on at first. I thought that I was peeing my pants while I was sleeping. I thought it was strange, but it wasn't very often, so I didn't give it a lot of thought. Like I said, I didn't have any access to porn. I'm not going to say the whole word. Why did... Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Big Brain. I'm going to spell the whole word every time. Fuck you. But back when I was a kid, really late at night, some TV channels would play ads for Girls Gone Wild.
Did you ever watch
Phenomenal
Girls Gone
show.
Wild?
I wasn't allowed to, but I watched an ad for it like he did. I've only seen the ads for it. I've never watched it. I would love to.
I've never... Yeah.
Damn. I would often stay up really late, go to the front room to watch these ads. My face would be right up against the screen so that if anybody walked into the room, they couldn't see what I was watching. One night, I orgasmed while watching these ads on TV. I think this was when I made the connection and realized that this was my...
seed.
seed, in air quotes.
This is my seed. It's like that's his story arc. That's the point in the movie where he realizes his true power.
I've never heard anyone call it
potential.
that. Bro, it's not a fucking Minecraft world. A seed? What the hell?
I just imagine this really epic music playing and he's just looking down.
And I realized this was my seed. Bro, what the
Roll
seed.
intro. Bum, bum, bum.
He's just trying to use the most weirdest words. He spells pornography every time in this. He uses seed. I'm pretty sure we're going to see photosynthesis somewhere in here, just so we think he's big brain.
We should replace the word pornography with photosynthesis every single time.
Absolutely. I'm lost.
Okay,
All right.
go ahead.
I had a general idea of how sex worked. The man's seed gets into the woman's egg, and that's how babies are made. A few months later after this happened, I learned that my mother was pregnant again. I was upset when she told me. I was homeschooled and the oldest of 5 kids. When I learned I was going to have another sibling, my immediate thought was, oh no, now I'll have to help change diapers again and have to help with the baby. That was when I started thinking. I realized my mother washed my clothes with hers, and I thought about how I was ejaculating in my underwear. I started to worry that maybe the semen got off on my underwear and onto hers. I worried that my unborn baby brother was actually my son and not my father's. Dun dun dun. He didn't say that. I started having panic attacks related to
Wait, go back. How the fuck? What?
So he thought when he'd come in his underwear and then he'd go wash it with his mom's clothes, it would get on his mom's underwear and then it would be transferred into her.
Oh, shit.
And then they'd be hatched.
What?
Like velociraptors in the sky. So I started having panic attacks related to this. I remember praying to God that my mother wasn't actually pregnant. I worried what would happen if the baby was born and it was my son instead of my father's. Would he find out? Would he try to kill me? I worried what my new baby brother's life would be like. I started to wish he would never be born. Would it be his brother or his son?
His
Or both.
both.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't want to... My head hurts. Would he... One day, while my mother was very soon to give birth, one of my brothers had asked my mother to get some chocolate milk from the store. While my mother was out, she got into a car accident which led to her having a miscarriage. Damn, this took a dark turn.
Jesus.
When I heard the news, I didn't know how to feel at first. I didn't feel sad, but then I felt guilty for not feeling sad and crying, which in turn did make me sad and cry. I started to feel guilt for praying that my mother wouldn't be pregnant. I started to wonder if it really was my fault. I wondered if I was responsible for the death of my baby brother or even my own son. To this day, I can't even look at chocolate milk without feeling sadness and guilt. I feel like that last part didn't need to be said, but...
What the fuck, dude? Like... People say, what the fuck? Ring Pop Raptors just says, what the fuck?
Bro, it was just like normal horny type beat at the end.
Jesus, dude. What the fuck?
So imagine this guy is what? That was 13 years ago?
Yeah.
Now, 13 years later, he goes down the grocery store aisle, sees chocolate milk, and he just gets depressed. Like severe depression, knowing he prayed that his mom's child died because he thought it was his. You think he told his mom that story? And how would that conversation
I hope not.
go?
I fucking hope not.
Yeah.
That's so fucking weird.
He prayed that his mom miscarried, and she did. Damn. That's hard.
Alright.
That's a great fucking story. I don't even like chocolate milk, so I'd be fine if I was him. Not really.
I keep playing Baby Shark on the jukebox at
the strip club.
Okay.
That's an awesome confession. So this is where we get canceled. If you guys saw the intro podcast,
we just opened up a thread on r/confessions and we can't exactly read it.
I can.
You can read it.
Guys, I got this. My black powers are doing me. My half black powers. Alright guys, I'm rolling up the sleeves. This one's gonna get dirty. Nicknames. Okay. So the title is, I just had severe deja vu just from the first episode preview, but still. I keep having dreams where I call Obama the N-word and I want it to stop. Oh, that's so nice.
This is a throwaway for...
This is a throwaway for obvious reasons. Some background. Politically, I've been a Democrat my entire life and an Obama supporter for as long as I can remember.
I think it's just a screenshot, but...
A narcissist. Not Nazist? Nazist?
Oh my god.
That's a... Dude, people confess some cool stuff on here.
Alright, here we go. Nope. I started as the girlfriend and ended as the side piece.
Nice.
I enjoy my own company so much that I've grown to genuinely dislike having friends.
Normal.
I fucked a guy almost 3 times for 3 times my age for money and had just turned 18 because I was hungry and needed food desperately.
Damn.
Yeah? No? Okay.
That sucks though. I can't take care of my ex's daughter anymore. I still love him.
I still love him.
I spent all weekend binging on heroin, donuts, and wine.
Oh my god.
My depression is winning.
Winning, you illiterate dumbass. My depression is whining.
It makes sense.
No, it
yep.
doesn't.
All right, go.
No,
Skip. It makes sense. It literally makes sense. You know it makes sense.
Oh
I have a crush on someone 12 years younger to get though.
What? All right, here we go.
This isn't legal.
I have a crush on someone 12 years younger than me. I have a crush on someone much younger than me.
Someone just clipped what Zane just said. Right. That's why I didn't read that title.
I went and bought Mountain Dew before you got here, and you thought I'm gonna end this whole man's career.
You did that for
Oh
you.
shit, the light just fucking went off, bro.
How do I?
There's like a button. Gotta, hold on.
Oh, shoot. I broke it.
There we go.
Lock them doors and thing.
Lights down.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, you bring up a good point. Don't clip that. If you clip that, I'm coming for
It's actually, no, that's fucking hilarious, but okay. I have a crush on someone much younger than me. I don't even want to sleep with them. It's not a sexual attraction. I don't even want to date them. It's not a romantic attraction. However, I do like their attention. And I get jealous of others who take it up. I also do like when they try to What the fuck?
Remember when you said I was... Alright, wait.
I'm over it, dude. I'm over it.
Walked in
I read this one! I didn't put it in my video though, because the video, like I said, the video was fucking... Yeah. I think that light's dead, low key. That light might be dead, so we might just be stuck like... Is it plugged in? It should be charging, right?
It should be.
I don't understand what the fuck.
I got us, man.
Oh my god. It's alright, we'll just leave it like that for now. It's whatever. Fuck it. The light went off, so we're going dark.
Yeah, I've always
Bravo
been
6 going to...
I don't like this title. Bravo 6. How do you say that ghost accent?
Bravo 6 going dark.
Yeah, we just suck at that. Bravo 6.
Bravo 6
Let me
going
just
dark.
smoke 12 packs of cigarettes real quick. Oh, he's got it. He's got the 12 packs.
Bravo 6 going dark.
That was epic.
That was actually
You
kind of
sound
good.
like Batman.
Yeah, that was...
If
Oh
he
my
wasn't
god,
Batman
yes.
at all.
Oh. Give me a Batman phrase. Oh.
The darkness. Oh, that's Bane.
I know how to do that.
Bane?
Hold on. Yeah, hold on.
This is interesting.
Hold on.
We're gonna keep that in there probably. I hope we didn't keep that in there.
I know how to do this, bro.
Yo, Rudy, come make an appearance. Tap. Come on.
Alright, you ready?
Oh shit, he's got hacks. Bro.
I was born in the darkness.
That's literally how they did it.
Give me another Bane line.
Molded by the second half of that line. I've never seen that movie, so that molded. He laughs like that. Molded. That's awesome. Hey, look, cat.
I was.
Wait, put it over Rudy's face. It sounded like you hit it.
Molded.
Okay.
Molded by it.
Just say the whole phrase.
What's the whole phrase?
Have you seen the movie?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I haven't seen the movie. I think he says,
Do you know where the Batman is? Why do I sound like that? Rachel, where is she? Where are they?
This is turning. This is taking a terrible turn.
Alright. Okay.
Back on topic.
Back on topic.
But
Back
that
on
Bane
topic.
thing
Never
was
gonna
sick.
stop it. Didn't mean it, didn't have an
Yeah.
option. Yeah.
Back
Hey.
on topic. Never gonna stop it. Get a Glock. Click clock it. I'm gonna make a video. TikTok it.
Get
rocket.
hot, got a rock pocket rocket.
Hot pocket in my socks. And that sounds terrible.
Hot pocket.
In my socks.
Got a rocket. Gotta cook, but I don't know how, so fuck it.
We're just looping back to the
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah.
Alright, you guys literally have to watch these podcasts in order because you're gonna miss so many fucking.
Alright.
Clip
I
notes.
caught my dad sucking another man's dick when I was 13.
Definitely clip that one. Alright, continue. I don't want to say anything in this one.
Oh, okay.
There's no N-words, so I can read this one. That's how we're measuring everything.
We have made like we were like, this is r/confessions. We've read like 2 in the last 30
Yup.
minutes. Okay. My parents were happily married when they were friends and they were okay, restart. My parents were happily married and they were friends with a gay neighbor named Mike. He was like an uncle and I knew him since I was little. My mom felt bad for him because he had no family of his own and he and my dad had a lot in common. My dad, Mike, me, and my siblings took a trip to Arizona and stayed in a 2-bedroom hotel. My dad and Mike shared a room and nothing was thought of it. I woke up at 3 a.m. because I was going to sneak out of the vending machine. My dad's door was slightly ajar and the light was very dimmed. I saw my dad between Mike's leg with Mike sticking his finger up my dad's ass. It took a second to realize what my dad was doing. I literally gagged and went back to bed and cried. My dad thought something happened to me, but I said I didn't feel well. I was really angry at him, and he finally asked me about it. I told him Nico, what the fuck are you doing, bro? I told him what I saw, and my dad stared at me. All he said was, "You didn't see anything. You were dreaming. Your hormones were acting up. Mike stopped coming around and moved away a couple years later. I found out that my mom was cool with it because she and my dad stopped having sex. Mike had feelings for my dad, and my dad used him for sex. That's fucking weird. That is a weird fucking dynamic. You're married to this woman, but you don't have sex with her. So you think the neighbor will do? Let's have him put his finger up my butthole.
This story, not gonna lie, had me at uncle. He was like an uncle. Enough said. No, just kidding. There are some really cool ones. But
Sweet home Alabama.
There's like the priest, bro. That's what he was. I love how I saw my dad between Mike's legs with Mike sticking his finger in my dad's. Can we say bad words?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
But
damn, Mike has some reach, eh?
He's Canadian. Eh.
Damn, Mike has some reach, eh?
Don't you know? In all seriousness, that's the first question I had too. Like, what the fuck? I didn't want to visualize that. Poor OP.
So wait, what did?
What does OP stand for?
I don't know.
That's E. That's terrible.
My dad between Mike's. Oh. So, his dad was like right here, going down on Mike, right?
Yeah.
But Mike had his finger up his dad's ass, so he's gotta like
reach. I liked it better without the image. You look like. Oh my god! Launch the nukes. Oh my god.
That was easy.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. All right.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
Well, I feel bad for Mike.
Oh,
Mike got
funny.
used. Did he move away because he got used? We can't do that one. We cannot do that one.
No.
What the do you want to read that?
You read it. I don't want to.
Why? So I get clipped this time?
Absolutely. You read it.
Alright, guys.
Read it.
I'm going to spell this, and I'm going to say not me in between every single word. So I cannot get clipped. Someone's going to edit all this. Just kidding. No one's going to fucking edit this. I forgot Zane's a YouTuber. Fuck!
Alright, read it.
Alright. How about this? We say one word each.
We're just reading confessions. Why are you trying to end people's careers, bro?
I don't have a career to end, so.
Read.
This confession says, I let pedos use me. Nanda.
What did you just say? No.
What? Police just busted. This is the police. Fuck.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm not reading it. You read it.
You look like you're reading. Your eyes
are.
are.
Nope. Go ahead.
Going over the words. Okay. Okay. So I'm a 22-year-old. But back when I was 11, I started to have attraction to other boys.
You were?
This one fucking sucks to say. This one's hard.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm a 22-year-old. I am 22, which is the bad thing.
Oh. Yeah, it's bad that you
then.
like little boys. Jesus.
Bro, I'm not reading any more confessions.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm a 22-year-old, but back when I was 11, I started to have attraction to other boys, although it wasn't sexual, it was just an attraction. Okay. When I turned 12 and entered 6th grade, a new kid transferred to our class. That was when I started to get sexually attracted to him. I didn't understand why I was attracted to him. I didn't know what gay or what sex was. So, I hated that feeling so much, I started to think that I was a freak or something was wrong with me. So it negatively impacted my self-esteem. A year had passed and I turned 13. I entered 7th grade. I started to have a hard time fitting in. A really hard time. I was bullied constantly. Why did he have to say it like that? He capitalized
really hard time.
Really hard time. I was bullied constantly and called gay, although I never told anyone I was gay. So in the summer I became really lonely and isolated because I didn't have friends at the time. That's when I turned to the internet and porn. I started to addicted to porn. That's how we said it. I can read, that's how we said it.
That's when I turned to internet porn. I started to addicted to porn.
I started to addicted to porn. Nice! I turned to gay groups where I was groomed by older men who made me take pics and videos of me nude and putting pen inside my butt and send it to them, and I did. Is he talking about a real pen or like a penis?
I think like an actual pen. Putting pen inside.
Putting pen. Maybe he means a real peen?
No shot. Like a fucking dildo?
Whose peen would he use? His own?
Exactly.
He just,
He's not.
It, like,
what is he, Mr. Fantastic? Like what the fuck?
Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Boombastic.
The Silver the Sandman. Dr. Phil. Alright.
What?
I was naming superheroes.
Okay. Nico, bro. Yeah, whatever.
Your cat's awesome. And send it to them, and I did. That's when I became 14. My loneliness started to become strong, which made me really depressed. That's when I turned to meeting older men in real life and having sex with them.
What?
Some of them were in their early 20s, and some of them were in their 40s. Even though I didn't like it because I was mostly attracted to boys my age, but they did make me feel less lonely when they would take me to hang out. Sometimes we'd go to the cinema or eat at a restaurant. It became a habit to meet old men IRL, and it continued from the age of 14 till 18. That's where I stopped because in college I started to get a lot of friends. Now at the age of 22, I didn't have sex since I was 18, and I hate it. But I just feel so disgusted. It tells you their username?
Yeah.
You can't...
But it's like random, like...
FBI would love to talk to you regarding these men.
Fuck, dude.
Similar story? That sucks. So,
Ooh.
that's actually...
Walked in on my friend's aunt. You must be 18 plus to view this community.
How did you not have to be 18 plus for that last one? The fuck?
Walked in on my friend's aunt. I was about 13 years old when this happened.
We have 3 minutes, by the way.
Okay. I was over at my friend's house for his birthday. It was an event. He had family over, his grandparents, other friends, relatives from outside the country, the whole thing. One of these relatives was his aunt from his mom's side. She was his youngest aunt, I believe. She had to have been in her 20s. She was a smoke show. I always had a thing for her and even teased my friend over it. At a certain point, me and him go to his room to pick something up. He opens the door and we find his aunt in front of the mirror, tits out, getting dressed. She had a set of perkies on her. She looked seriously good. Anyways, my friend fucking slams the door and yells, "Lock it next time," and we leave. I saw her for about 1 to 2 seconds, but the image is burned in my brain. I'm 20 now. I saw her sit down at a bar, and that was about 2 months ago, still gorgeous. In the rare case you read this, respectfully. Oh, hey, he's talking to his friend. In the rare case you read this, respectfully, I'd pipe your aunt like you owed me money.
And on that note, thank you for reading. Edit fucking wholesome awards. Lamau,
What
thanks.
the fuck, dude?
Did you approach her at the bar? No, it was a quick glance. She was leaving at the front of her.
I piped this guy's aunt.
I'd also damn. Well, that one wasn't that
Fuck.
interesting. That's just like happens every day. Right?
What? What?
I had my first threesome last night, not safe for work.
Oh.
Nah.
No? Okay.
That happens like every night in Vegas. Where we obviously are with this new setup.
Oh, yeah. Fucking ballin'.
Balling.
Let's go top.
Wish I could grow a penis. I started as a girlfriend, ends as a side piece. Interesting.
Fucking, so on the last podcast, you know, we got like super vulgar and shit.
Yeah.
Well, my mom watched it, and she texted me, "Give me a fucking warning next time."
Shout out to Zane's mom. That's awesome.
All right.
Cheers. All right, we'll put disclaimers in the beginning. I guess we were vulgar. What did you said a bad word, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Thought so. I almost said that in weird. So.
Being horny is ruining my life.
I relate. Okay, next one.
Yep, next
Moving
one.
on.
Boring. Boring. Let's see. My father took home a drunk stranger man to massage him in mother's bed.
That's like a clickbaity tile. Here's what you want to hear. So my room was right next to the entrance. I heard him bringing a man inside, but it was on my computer, so I didn't notice anything else. Guy inside the bedroom was sleeping on the bed. He asked for blankets.
Boring. Don't care. Bum 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 bum. Dude, these are like just fucking
Terrible.
Yeah, these are just boring. Boring. What? I watched my friend commit murder and I helped him cover it. Alright. So my friend who is now in prison murdered his cousin. I was at his house at the time. This was 2005. And I heard screams coming from the room where his cousin was staying. After it stopped, I went upstairs into the room. Sheets were covered in blood, so was my friend. Blood all over his hands and the knife. There was somebody under the bloody blanket. I just asked, who's under there? And you might want to clean this up. Friend replied, my fucking cousin. I just murdered him. I'll be down in a sec. Could you clean this blanket for me? I did. I also gave him my dad's shovel to bury the body. Why? I don't know. The body of the cousin was found buried in a shallow grave a month or two later. My friend got 25 years. They found out that they got in an argument, so my friend killed him. Don't know how the court didn't sentence me for helping him.
That one kind of sounds fake. Like, bro, did you see how casual that he just walks upstairs? What the fuck is this? And you might want to clean up that blood. Like,
well, like, what would you do? What would you do?
Not just casually be like, yo, why the fuck is there blood on the sheet? Are you? I just fucking those.
Bought that.
Those are satin, bro. Like, I wouldn't go up and the first thing is, why is there blood on my fucking sheets? You better fucking clean that up, dude. I'm gonna go downstairs. Like, you need a shovel? Yeah, it's in the garage. Just bury him where the fuck. Who? No, that is never. All right, that's probably happened once.
Damn.
But that's cap. That's 100% cap.
It only takes 1 minute for life to change upside down. I cried for an hour continuously for the first time in my life. So I got a lot of upvotes.
Alright, wait. It takes 1 minute for life to change upside down. Bitch, it takes half a second. 1 minute. Bop. Way too long.
Bop. Bop.
Oh, I was thinking of something much worse, like heartbreak. But 1 minute is a long time. Upside down.
Me and my girlfriend are right now, and you might be talking about heartbreak.
Yes.
Me and my girlfriend are right now in long distance relationship due to her being in Japan and me being on other half right now. Literally an hour ago, she told me she has blood cancer and she's gonna get well shortly. When I asked her why she didn't told me, dude, learn to fucking write, my guy.
Told me earlier.
When I asked her why she didn't told me earlier, her reply made me cry for an hour. I didn't want you to worry about me. Tears are rolling down my cheeks continuously, but I can tell her or she will get weaker, so I am telling some strangers online. Also, for those who think we are only dating online, then guys, you are wrong.
Damn.
Because he was worried about that. Because he was going to type that out and someone was going to be like, fucking online relationships, man.
Oh, I
Fucking
guess I'm
idiot,
wrong.
bro.
He told me I'm wrong. It's okay. Guys.
Shit.
He got me.
God. What the fuck?
That's not funny. She has cancer.
She said she was going to get good, fine. Is blood cancer a fucking thing?
Yeah, that I wanted to laugh, but it's not funny.
Blood cancer. Oh, leukemia. What the fuck?
You feel good about laughing about that now? Because I don't.
I wasn't laughing about her.
Nope. I was just laughing at a sentence structure.
That was fucking
That was
horrible.
phenomenal. Hurt by a sleeping person.
Alright, we need to do this week. Here we go. Here we go. I wish I could grow a penis. I wish I could grow a penis and keep my pussy. I want to know what it feels like to stroke it, get a blowjob, and push something tight. Push it into something tight. Okay, well, next one.
Yeah.
I feel horrible, but I know she does too. You want to read this one?
Last night, I went through my fiance's phone. She has been acting weird. I couldn't believe the messages I seen that had been sent to other men. Basically, she was messing around again. She was also 14 weeks pregnant. Around the time she got pregnant, she was messaging men left and right. It was obvious she had seen other people in that time. I've been told by a good friend of hers to get a DNA test done. Plan on it. Basically, I confronted her and she knew she fucked up. I had all the evidence right in front of me. She gave me the usual rap. Honey, I would never do that to you. I want this family. Blah, blah, blah. And I told her, hey, it's cool. I understand. We've barely spoken to each other this morning and shit just feels weird right now. I don't know what to do. Anyways, I'm just sitting in here in shock and she doesn't know.
Why doesn't he just fucking leave? Like, just fucking leave. What? I don't understand. Why? Okay, so when you end up in a situation like this where someone, like, fucks you over or cheats on you or anything like that, why do you think people stay in relationships?
Because they don't think they're going to find anyone else.
That's fucking sad.
It is.
That's so fucking sad. Like...
Yeah.
That's fucking sad, bro. You don't...
See, that was about to happen to me, but I don't know. I got this thing to be like, nah, fam. But it's happened many a times. It's sad. It sucks. How do you wait, hold on, go. How do you tell your boyfriend you want to be fucked in a Michael Myers mask? So October is rapidly approaching with Halloween. If you need plans, go to Spirit Halloween and just look for anything to smash in. I just shit my pants walking home because every store was closed. That's all you needed to see. That was just headline. That's literally just, he said the whole story in the headlines. Every store was closed.
I have a legitimate micro penis. It's tearing me up inside.
It's macropenis.
I have a legitimate macropenis.
Macropenis.
Well, not
actually tearing me up inside, you idiots.
Because it's so small that I couldn't tear up anyone's inside.
It's fake, but this is funny.
Despite the username, what it was, 3-inch bitch. Despite the username, I actually come just short of 3 inches while fully erect, and it's about as big as my pinky finger.
That's massive. That's micro? I am fucked, bro. How is that there's no way that's micro. He's fucking around, right? He's joking, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. 3 was like a little bit... I thought he was lying. 3's a little bit fucking big.
They say God don't curse twice, but that's a fucking lie. I'm 33 and started balding at 18, have poor vision, bad teeth, and a pretty unappealing face, and can't even grow a beard to hide it. I've never so much as held a woman's hand over the quarter of my life, and God, jeez. I have never so much as held a woman's hand, and over a quarter of my life has gone by, and I look like I'm built for cuckold porn. But the thing is...
He's roasting himself.
But the thing is, you'd have to have a wife to be a cuck, and to be honest, I simply don't see that happening. I'm not resentful about it. That's just the way she fucking goes, I guess. It just sucks. It sucks as all knowing, and that I can't fucking read, bro. It just sucks is all knowing that I will likely spend my entire life without ever having sex. Even if I did, I'm not so sure it'd be enjoyable for either of us. She probably wouldn't feel much of anything, and I'd be too far inside my own head about it. I've thought about trying to be gay and just being a bottom so I don't have to lie or don't have to die alone, but I'm not really attracted to other men at all. I've stuck a finger up there too, and that doesn't really feel very good, at least not to me. No offense to any gay dudes out there, it's just not for me. So yeah, that's my life. I can also confirm that you do not get wizard powers if you remain a virgin past 30.
This guy has a great fucking attitude.
Get the book She Comes First and read it. You can't do anything about your face looks, but you can work out and eat right and have an attractive body. You can be a really nice person who is genuine and interesting to be around. A lot of women are less into looks than you think.
They are less in the books, but I think honestly it's all about looks first.
She comes first.
I've heard of this book by Ian Kerner.
She comes.
Hey, look, an avocado. What is that? A grapefruit? That's a grapefruit.
No, it's a.
And a banana.
I don't know.
A dragon fruit? What's the one with beads in it?
Dragon fruit? Yeah. I don't know, dude. She
cool.
comes first. Let's see the reviews.
Every man's must read.
I learned things about my body from a man. I got this book hoping my partner would be open to reading it, but before giving it to him, I read it for myself because I had serious doubts that a man could know the woman's body, especially intimately and sexually. So I read it, and I have to say, I learned things from Kerner about my own body that I didn't even know. He really knows his stuff, and he has obviously done his homework.
Winky face.
What the fuck?
So she fucked it. Ian's just slaying. Wait, scroll down. There's a picture of Ian. Bro, he's slaying right now. That woman was
Don't they have like a preview you can listen to? Like,
the avocado looks tasty, bro.
I wanted to see a preview, but
that's not an avocado. I hate avocado.
Free shavacadoo.
Free shavacadoo. Moderators. Alright.
I love her, but things just don't add up.
Some things just don't add up.
Alright. Cue the dramatic scenery. My wife and I love each other, but weird stuff happens. Last month, she was going to her grandparents' house with a friend to bury her grandfather. The night before they leave, she stayed at her mom's for the night. She forgot her luggage at our place, so I went to drop it off at her mom's house for her. On the way over there, she texted me saying that she was going for a walk to smoke a doobie. Mom doesn't approve. When I got to her mom's house, her brother said that her mom just went to drop her off at a Shoppers Drug Mart for some reason. A few minutes later, Mom pulls in the driveway and says she just dropped my wife off at Shoppers to me. So I started calling her and texting her. No answer, even though she was seeing the texts. I'm wondering where she is and why she's lying about where she was. She wouldn't give me an answer and that she is just at a friend's. The next day, she gets me to pick her up, walking down 2nd Ave after staying the night at her friend's. Why she had to have a shower first, and why I couldn't just pick her up there because it causes me to question her. I just keep my eye on things for a while. Last night we're sitting on the couch watching a movie. Her phone goes off a few times and she ignores it. Then it rings and she whips it around her side where I can't see it and ends the call. I asked, who's calling her at this hour? 11:30 at night? And she says, nobody, I don't know. Then her phone blows up and I ask who it is and she just says it's her sister messaging her on Instagram. Her sisters usually talk to her on Facebook. She has a bunch of group chats set up with them. I would have thought that was odd, so I just asked if I could see. She got mad and super defensive and would not show me her phone. 100% cheating. 100% cheating. Instead of saying I was an asshole for not trusting her, she showed me her phone. Instead, saying I was an asshole for not trusting her. She can see my phone whenever she wants. There's nothing on there I feel I need to hide from her. Now I'm starting to feel like I can't trust her, and I fucking hate it.
Well, you can't, buddy.
Yeah, she's cheating.
She's either cheating or on drugs. She
Facts.
was going to the drug mart.
Facts.
So.
She is fucked, bro. She's cheating with her drug dealer.
Bro, you know what's crazy? A funny personal story. You'll never be JK Lamau. But one of my exes I was with was kind of like similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was with her, like I never would like be on her phone, and she'd get like notifications all the time. And you know, me just being a normal person, you're supposed to trust your other person.
Right.
I don't. I never will, ever. I think trust is something that's like an illusion. Honestly, there's not one person in this world you could trust. But I know that's scary and bad to say. Clip me on it, bitch. But anyways, so yeah, I trust her, like that she's just not cheating, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I've never like was able to be on her phone or like had her phone. It wasn't like a spoken rule. It's just she never would leave it out there like this. Like always have it close to her or like tucked away somewhere. And yeah, I didn't ever think much of it. But
see, what you got to do is you got to get a girl and then have her move out away from her hometown so that she has no friends, and then you don't even have to worry about anybody.
Nah, she'll find someone right away. But so afterwards.
Just kidding.
You called? But then anyways, afterwards, bro, after we broke up, whatever.
Me and Alexis look at each other's phones all the time. But
she was on mine.
It's not like weird, yeah.
But so yeah, then anyways, after we broke up, we were like still talking, whatever. And then so there's two things. One time I got a Snapchat from her when I was talking to her.
Yeah.
And then this guy like took a selfie and sent it to me through Snap and was talking to me, and I'm like, the fuck? And then another time I called her when like things were a lot more like serious about like ending, and then this other guy like picked up the phone, and it's who she's with. Yeah. So yeah, brother.
See, I don't think a lot of girls like cheat, but I definitely think they have backup plans.
100%. I think they do both. I don't know, bro. I used to. So out of the last 4 I've been with, one of them, and this is the funniest thing ever to me. So out of the last 4, one of them wasn't cheating, but the one that didn't cheat, we literally got together just like by hooking up. We hooked up first and then like decided to go out. To where the other ones, it was like we actually liked that sounds bad. We actually liked each other and then like hooked up later. But the one where it was like, you know, you hook up first and like you go out kind of just for the sex, it's like you think that one would be where it's all wrong. But that was the one where she was like loyal, and I'm like, that's super fucking backwards, but I'll take it.
Well, I was like, I mean, me and Alexa have talked about this, and like, it's just super black and white. Where like, if one of us caught the other one cheating, it's like bye. Even if it was a text, it's just like bye.
Yeah, that's literally
there's no negotiation. It's just bye. Deuces.
Yeah. As soon as I found out, that's what happened. But also like, the worst one was like we were like going out for a while, and then just randomly like one day she said we need to talk, and then she was like said she was unsure about the relationship even though it was like going perfect. And I was like, we talked about it that night and she was good. Next day she sends me a message. She's like, I know you're gonna want to do this in person, but like I can't do this right now. Maybe we could be together in the future, whatever, a bunch of shit. And then I'm like, the fuck? And she's like, but right now I need to block you on everything. And I kid you not, 2 days later she posts a picture with that like caption says like, my boyfriend's better than yours. And I saw it from some of my friends like Facebook, and I'm like, ooh, that kind of hurts. Like, damn. And the whole time she's like, you're the best person I've ever been with. Like, thanks for like saving me. Bunch of bullshit. But yeah, that was like, damn, dude. I don't know. I would prefer they just tell the truth, because I could like, that would be so much better. Like if people just tell the truth.
Well, like, so the thing is like, you just don't waste your time with women like that, bro. Like,
it's not like I tried to. I was
well, you have to develop the ability to like. First of all, if you have trust issues, here's the thing: you reap what you sow. So if you go into a relationship with trust issues, you're gonna always end up in a relationship that leads to valid trust issues.
I went into all of them with trust, so that's the thing.
You don't go into a relationship with trust. You when like, all right. Let's put this in a perspective where, like, I'm dating someone, right?
Yeah.
We're getting close, yada, 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 yada. I will always make sure she's putting in more work to see me than I am with her. Okay? Because I don't want to have to chase. I don't want to have to feel like a prize. And this is a biological thing, too. Women don't want a man that's not challenging. So if she's constantly texting you and you're constantly texting back, like, not only are you unchallenging and fucking boring, like, you'll notice the happiest relationships are usually when the girl is like, he takes forever to text me back, blah, 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 blah. Well, yeah, because he has a life and he's fucking busy. So, how I used to like set up dating was like you message a girl, right?
Okay.
Don't open up with some cold fucking conversation. Conversation is not for text. Conversation is for at the date. If you're texting someone, what do you like to do? What do you like? I like this. I like that. Small talk bullshit. You're like every other man out there. You're not getting anyone that's worth shit. You need to find someone that is genuinely different. So, hit up a girl. You know what I mean? I think you're great. I'd love to take you out. How about fucking pick, a week from now, Saturday, 7 p.m. Okay, if she's open, she says, great, I'd love to. Like, awesome, I'll pick you up at 8. Send me your address, or we can meet up at 8, whatever the fuck. I would pick them up, right? Pick them up. Because that's, like, the normal thing to do. And another thing is, like, if she's like, oh, well, I'll just meet you there, blah, 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 yada, 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 da, 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 da. Like, she's already going in with the mentality of, like, having a backup plan to get out. You know what I mean? Like, you have to understand, you control the situation, yada, yada, yada. So, if you want to talk on the phone, or if she's sketched out about it, like, if she's uncomfortable, you can talk if you really want to meet up, yada, yada, yada. But never be like, let's meet up. Open up with the idea that I would love to pick you up at this time. Be ready. You know what I mean? And if you set a date, say she's, I'm not available then, how about Thursday? Dope. Thursday, 8 p.m., pick you up, yada, yada, yada. Don't fucking text her back. You don't fucking text her back. You don't even have to ask for her address, because if she actually wants the date to happen, she'll just send it to you, right?
Facts.
So you don't text her. And you set the date a week in advance, right? So you wait. The whole time she's thinking, the whole time that date's getting closer and closer and closer, she's thinking, does he remember? Is he going to forget about me? Blah, 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 blah. So Thursday rolls around. She texts you her address. Dope. She's in. And that happens. You go a week without talking to each other, and then the day of the date, she texts you her address. You're fucking there, like you said you would, right? Man of your word. Boom. Points. Pick her up.
Points.
Pick her up. When you go on the date, it's super, super simple. You shut the fuck up and you ask questions. You let her talk. You do, it's 20-80. She does 80% of the talking, you do 20%. And the 20% you're doing should just be questions, right? Yes. Or indifference. If she asks you a question, answer the question and then wrap it back to her. Oh, well, do you like this movie? Oh, I don't know. I've never really been a huge fan of that, but I want to know more about you. Why do you like those movies?
Dude, you're like a therapist.
So you wrap it back around,
yeah.
Yada, yada, yada. End the date a little bit earlier than what she would anticipate. So you're having an amazing night, right? From 8 to, I don't know, 9:30, whenever you're at a restaurant. At about 9:30, be like, all right, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and get you home, or, wrap it up, something. End the date. And if she really likes you, she's going to want the date to continue, right? So she'll be like, well, why don't you come back to my place? Or yada, yada, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Go to her place, go back to your place. It's easier if you go to her place. But
because you can leave on Sunday.
Right, but if you bring her back to your place and you actually have a really nice place and it's set up and clean and it looks nice and fancy, that also works out.
That's not me.
But if she ends the date right then and there, perfect. You take her home and immediately schedule a second date. Be like, all right, how about next week, same time? And she's like, yes, I'd love to do that. Or she asks, when am I going to see you again? Dope, schedule another date. You know what I mean? If you don't want to see her again, don't schedule another date. The idea is to make her open the doors, you just walk through it. She asks, when do you want to see again? Initiating the date. You say, next week, initiating the plans. And then rinse and repeat. And chances are she's going to text you the very next day, or text you the day after, blah, 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 blah. So whenever she texts you, just say, hey, I'm busy right now, but I'd love to talk to you. I can give you a call at 6 p.m. There you go. And then you call, and you talk for an hour. And then you hang up the call. And you minimize texting as much as possible. Rinse and repeat. She texts you the next morning, hey, I'm actually busy today, but how about I call you tomorrow? You're trying to lessen the amount of time you're actually engaging, because she's wondering, well, all these other guys are trying to eat up my time 24/7. Why is this guy barely talking to me? He seems so interested in me when we do talk, but why is he barely talking to me? Well, it's because you have a fucking life and you want her to feel like she has a challenge, because that makes you fun, right? So you literally just play that out, and as you know, months and months and months go on, like you slowly can increase the amount you're talking. You talk maybe once a week, then twice a week, then 3 times a week, and then you're talking a lot, yada yada yada. But don't overdo it. Don't like, oh, 2 weeks in, we're fucking messaging left and right over and over and over again. It's gonna get fucking boring. Because then you have nothing. Once you know everything about a person, you have nothing more to find out. So you want to try to get in tight with someone with a lot of information still to discover, so that you guys end up growing with each other. You know what I mean? A lot of people, when they get into a relationship, will learn to drop their bad habits for the good ones. So if you get too into a relationship too quickly and you learn all the pros and cons of someone right away, you've already imprinted on who they are as of that moment. You don't give yourself the chance to imprint on who they will be when you're with them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you just slow the fuck down. And you just put in as little effort as possible. It's like business, bro. You're scheduling business meetings is what you're doing.
Did you learn this from the 3% Man?
Fuck yeah.
Interesting.
It works.
I don't know, fam.
The book works, bro.
I don't know, fam. Yeah, it works for some people. But, and like, yeah.
It works for everybody.
Hard no.
If you don't believe in that book or you haven't given it enough effort, you have an ego problem. You're so obsessed with your own personal beliefs and your own belief system that you will not trust something else.
I absolutely fucking do. But also, I have the biggest eagle ever, bro. My eagles are fucking dope as hell.
The book works, my guy.
But anyways, I don't know. You can't just write life, bro. I feel like. Anyway, yeah, I feel like that works for some. That is the perfect formula for you, brother. Like, that is such a Zane thing to do.
The book is not an opinion, though. That's the issue.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
It is.
The whole book is about biological science between men and women. He did not just make this shit up off his own experience. This is studies he's done.
Damn.
This whole book is based on studies. That's why it has such good ratings.
Well, he failed.
4.6 stars out of 3.5 thousand reviews.
I never said it was wrong, homie. You're hurting me.
You're saying, does the book work?
No, I asked if it was from. I said this is from the 3% Man.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm really good at this stuff, except the one time I fucked up, bro. It was all, I did literally exactly everything you said.
Yeah.
It was very minimal. Everything worked out perfectly. And then I scheduled the date. I was like, yo, we're meeting at this time, this day. And she's like, all right, cool. I was like,
did you like lose like once or twice and immediately thought this doesn't work?
Absolutely. No, I never said it didn't work, homie.
No. I'm saying it's like sales, bro. Like you're not gonna have. I've had a lot of success with the book.
Yes.
But like you swing and a miss, bro. That's why you're trying to go through people as fast as possible because you're gonna get a lot of no's. You're gonna get rejected over and over and over again.
I'm
but you just
good
keep
at
going.
that.
See, the thing is, chances. So the way it's set up is that you will be rejected by the girls you don't want to be with. But the one girl that doesn't reject you will be that 9 out of 10, that 10 out of 10. That girl you actually want to be with.
I was just going to say I fell asleep when I had to go pick her up. That's all I wanted to say. I fucked it up, bro. So I had to open in the morning. And then I did. It was when I still worked at Wing Shack. I had to open, and she was hot as fuck. I fucked up. But anyways, I was so excited, and I was like, all right, I'm actually going to take a nap. And then I'll, like, wake up, get ready, go pick her up, and I'll be fucking chilling. And then as soon as my head hit the bed, I didn't set an alarm or anything, but I was out, woke up, and it was 8, and I was like, brother. Yeah. And that sucked. I could have been a 3% testicle, bro. I could have been a 3%.
It's sales, bro. You should be talking to like 2 or 3 girls at a time.
Nah, dude, not me.
Because you don't want to over-obsess about the one.
So
it's much easier to actually comprehend who you are and not really overdo it to impress someone when your mind is focused on more than one person. But like you're overdoing it. You're just gonna obsess over that one person.
Can we redo this?
No. It just turned off.
No, I'm talking about the entire thing because this is a really good.
No, dude, it started off so well.
It did. We'll just replace that middle part with this. J.K. Lamau.
We could edit it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. You guys aren't gonna see this one. Anyways,
I'll edit the audio and then you edit the video however you want. I'll cut out the boring parts.
I'll put random stuff so it doesn't match. No, just kidding. But all right. Anyways, relationship. Well, I wish we would have just talked about that today, bro. That's such a good topic. Yeah. Zane, all right. Everybody, listen up. Mike sucked a dick. Someone said that on Reddit. But anyway,
we'll end it. We'll wrap it up here. We can save it for the next one.
Up. This one could be a 2-hour podcast. All right.
Fuck. If you want to.
Okay. You down? I don't think anyone. We'll cut it up. We'll split it up so that's topics. So then we can clickbait both of them. All right. So guys, listen up. Actually, I cannot say that seriously.
Like, how do you want to edit this?
Very carefully.
All right, I'll just edit.
Yeah, just send it to me.
Yeah, I'll just edit the audio version how I choose to.
So, all right, listen, everybody. I guess we're wrapping things up, but our next podcast will be about relationship stuff. So tune into that, bro. We got someone who's read a book. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. This is the listen up part that's actually serious. There's this book called How to Be a 3% Man, and it is phenomenal. Hold up, stop. Just stop. Don't stop laughing. This is serious.
Okay.
I hate you.
It is a good book.
Alright, so How to Be a 3% Man. And I am saying this with all sincerity. Just wait for the turnaround. Okay? I'm being so serious right now. So, I am 100% sure it is a phenomenal, really good book. It has amazing points, and they do work. And it teaches you a lot. Like, grow the fuck up. SRSLY. Do it. But, there is no but. Envy is the dumbest person on this planet. And I mean that with, like, full sincerity, bro. Envy does not listen to anyone but Envy.
You didn't even read the book, bro.
No, I know, but it's good.
You gotta read it.
Alright, look.
I've read it like 8 times.
Has this beautiful place.
I need to read it again.
He has a kid and a wife, bro.
I do. Well, Nico's.
Yeah. So Zane's killing it. Me, I'm single. I literally eat ramen every other day.
I would say that book is responsible for like 70% of my success.
Okay, but also, the thing is too, anybody here, if you scroll like about 2 good scrolls on Zane's Instagram, I remember because I stalk it, you'll see exactly why.
Yeah, but I also
exactly why.
You know why I started?
Got so many
why I
girls.
started exercising was because of that book. Like, I'm telling you, that book literally was the start to everything.
You know why I started exercising? Because I envy you.
Oh my god.
No homo. Not that there's anything wrong. Chill, don't clip me. Anyways, but yeah, so there's this book, 3% Man. I would highly suggest reading it. And so everyone can tell me how I'm wrong, not just Zane. And I still won't listen to you guys either. It's a problem, but I would highly recommend it. Don't listen to Envy. But next podcast will definitely be conflicting about this, because Envy doesn't listen to anyone but Envy. And I'm sure this book is great.
Yeah, see, look, it talks about financial success, his struggles with dating, like all kinds of stuff.
Dude, alright, everybody, you have to watch the next episode. It's gonna be deep if we're talking about all this shit in there, bro. I like that. Next subject is 3% Man. Alright. But I guess that about wraps it up for this one. So if you made it this far, thank you. Do you want to do it in the Bane voice? Do you want to say thank you in the Bane voice?
Thank you.
That was, bro, come on.
Thank you. I don't know how to do the fucking Bane voice. I was born in the darkness. So thank you.
I guess
I'm
that's
trying,
a good time to end
you do
it.
it. You fucking do it.
I'm not Batman.
I'm Batman.
Oh, wait.
I was born in the darkness, molded by. So I decided to say thank you.
I feel like I'm doing a Blue's Clues voice.
So I decided to say thank you.
That was a grandma.
Okay, I guess this is really hard. It's like talking at the bottom of a barrel. That's exactly what it is. Molded.
Can you pull up a video? Can you pull up a video of him talking?
Yeah, I got you.
We'll just auto tune it to sound like
So thank you, everybody. And we'll see you next time.
Hey creators, if you're using elevator
Copyright.
music in your videos, well, you need to rethink things. But
He's scary.
Let's not stand on ceremony here.
We sound nothing like him, bro.
Let's not stand on ceremony here.
His voice is deep. We sound like we're eating carrots.
Mr. Wayne.
Mr. Wayne.
Hold on, I got this.
Yeah, that was a lot better. Is that Catwoman? That's sick.
Mr. Wayne. Mr. Wayne.
You just keep going into the low voice or
Mr.
deep voice.
Wayne.
Bro, he doesn't have a light voice.
Mr.
You sound like
Wayne.
SpongeBob, bro. You
I
sound
don't
like
know,
me.
dude.
How?
Does they belong to me? The shadows betray you because they belong to me.
The shadows betray you because
Yeah.
they belong.
The shadows betray you. Because I don't.
Now you
I
sound like
can't-
Genshin Impact.
The shadows betrayed you.
That's better.
They belong to me.
It looks like you're making love to that pot.
Hello.
Alright, so anyways, if you made it this far, we appreciate you. And we want you to have a grand week. Thanks for listening to episode 2. Let us know any topics. None of you commented any topics, by the way. Maybe we didn't even say that
I
last
don't
time.
really know. Comment down below what you want us to talk about in the next episode.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta know what we're talking. Give us comments to talk about for the next
Future
subject.
episodes.
Future
Because we know what we're
episodes.
talking about for the
Yeah.
next one. But future episodes, just let us know.
Yeah.
We'll get to those. We will.
I'll reread the entire book before next episode.
Oh shit. Should I just still not read it so I'm ignorant as fuck?
If you want to. It
I
only
am
takes
not-
me like 2 hours to finish the book.
Fuck. If I listen to it, then what if I'm like, damn, this guy's a point, and I actually change
Yes,
my
you need
what-
to listen to
what,
it.
What if I change my ways, become a good Christian man, get a girlfriend, marry a farm, and live on a cow?
You need to read it. You need to read the book.
I don't want to do that. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, fucking listen to it on Audible, bro.
Have a
Just
good life.
speed up his voice to like.
Bro, I like
1.5.
having a bad life. That's kind of cool. See? Oh wait, does that make me a girl? Because I like a challenge. No,
Sorry.
you're good.
Okay. Won this episode.
All right. So episode 2 out. Let us know any ideas, future topics you want us to talk about. I hope you guys have a great evening, morning, and day whenever you're listening to this. And we'll catch you in the next one.
Deuces.
Legends out.